Not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The second of two games tonight. It's the Browns and Steelers underway to wrap up week 2. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Looking to throw right away is Watson.
Oh, let me get that.
The first play of the game going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Wow, told that boy about them picks. Come on, we're going to start out with what?
For the defensive side, they just handed their offensive
embarrassing.
And a big early advantage.
First play?
Even though it's only the first half of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Your finger slip, I get it. You just had popcorn.
Fields on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. In motion right, that's Hardman. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there. Now second and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield who can get down here the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
So that's what you meant. You were going to give me okay, I get it now. Appreciate you. So I'll be clamped up the rest of the game. Got it. All right, cool. I was wondering how you threw that pick to start. I was like, wow, that's...
to kick it away after the touchdown.
It makes sense now. Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, he's so generous. He gifted me a free touchdown. I was like, wow.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
He works his way forward for a couple.
No, I'm sorry, big dog. You're going to have to throw.
You look at this Steeler defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Ooh, that boy barely got out of it.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Off of play action, it's Watson.
Get out of here, boys.
Coming, and he's taken down. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
You a sitting duck now. I told you, man. You don't got a mobile quarterback no more. You trash.
Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get.
All that gimmick stuff, that's done.
The guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
Well, they're in some hot
You got to play real football now.
Sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Watson.
Sorry, buddy.
That is incomplete. Now, Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. Let me get that.
Pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, it's Watson.
There it is. Oh, my God.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his
He's going to throw us another one, boys. Don't worry. He can't help it.
With a big 3rd down coming up.
That
boy's lost out there. It's coming. I feel it.
2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
And, oh.
He's got his target. That's complete. But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy, buddy.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are an extra point.
You almost threw 3 picks on that last drive, bro. It's cool, man.
Extra point by York is up and good.
The film don't lie. The tape's out there. This is a blueprint for anybody who played this ball. He can't pass.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
How many picks is it going to take?
Fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
No comment? Got you. At what risk? You probably could get 400.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the box.
I got Russ for you, big dog, for a first.
That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
You need a veteran over there, man. A man of God, you know. Stuff Watson and y'all got going on over there, you know. That's not good.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
No
that was
need.
a lightning fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
We don't play at your pace, bit, though.
Be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers.
I know how to throw the ball. I'm not you.
Well done.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now
Feel me, bit dog.
pulled in by Washington. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. Zero hesitation that time. That was.
I had to go get my boy off your practice squad too. I see you left him there for me.
Doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Nah, I know you left him there for me. I appreciate it because I forgot to get him.
3rd
So
down and 1.
I appreciate you for doing that for me. Oh shit.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a first down here at about the
It's cool, big dog.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where
make
they
a
were
stop,
on the
right?
field.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
know, that's an
heard
option,
voice
right?
when they
You
snapped the
can-
ball.
you can take the ball.
Ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across.
You know how I took it to score it? Like, you could just take it. You don't got to wait.
And that'll make it 2nd down. The Steelers had 0-1 on the year.
Just an option to give you, you know.
They were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure
Come take it,
split
big
of
dog.
these
That's
two
it.
probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
They'll run with Patterson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust.
That's cool.
With the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Fields now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. But you look at this Browns defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because...
All right, so you beat Cincy, so I know he's no good. Cool.
Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team?
Sounds like it's just me and McKill.
Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
Ooh, 1-on-1.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. These two teams all tied after one.
I feel you, though.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
I see you got out a man, though. You know better than that.
11.
Throwing on third down, Fields escaping the pressure right. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Fields. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing.
Oh, I didn't even know I got him from your team.
Terrific read, better execution.
I could have sworn he was in free agency, but whatever. Either way.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Fields throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Fields. This is caught. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
Here we go.
Again, it's Harris, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Here we go, Scott.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's into the end zone.
You mean that drive?
Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Oh.
The Steelers have taken the lead.
You be giving bad advice though. I don't know.
First half continues.
I don't know what you be thinking.
The end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
All right, let's get this pick, guys. He gonna throw it to y'all. Y'all just gotta catch it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drop. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And his throw.
That's dangerous, though.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Watson now to throw.
That's dangerous, dog.
Complete here to bring up 4th down as the
That's clamp, man.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
York able to send this one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right. You could send Miles, though.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Out of the gun, Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 153 remaining
Boy, suspect
in
out
this
there.
first half of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside.
Hey, you know, if you click on, you can try to pick it off a bit.
It's this out
Almost like that. At least you tried that time.
Down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
How about the
You're a quick learner. I like that.
down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
All right, we've seen this twice already. Najee touchdown.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now here's another carry for Harris. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together.
Yeah, that's TJ, big dog. You know about him. Welcome back to the North.
I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here.
You should have never came back here. I thought we got rid of you for good. You want to come back? I got to show you,
Steeler
dog.
offense here about ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in the field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now 2nd and 5. Off play action, Fields. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
Nah, he don't got enough arm.
You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Yours either, bit dog.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's dead.
They'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10. Here's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Watson. He's got a man complete. It's a Larry Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And now in timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And shoves him off at the 20. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, Fields flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the foot.
Your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility?
Nah, dog.
Big game.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
He wasn't the scrub last year, huh?
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed
All
the
pro.
Good as a sack.
Yeah,
Or a Pro Bowl.
Although they won't get the same credit for it. And it won't
Let me get that. Oh, come on. They holding me. They won't let, oh, my God.
And incomplete.
No, they bailed you. I got lucky. Did you just see that? What the fuck are you talking about?
locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Well, the terrible towels in
Yeah, that's exactly what's about to happen. It was about to go the opposite way.
This 3rd and 1. And he is caught down inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah
Wow.
Moore, 43 yards. ends. And the Browns
I know,
have
bro.
come back to make it a 2-point game.
That was a pick six, the opposite
I
way.
know these wide
That's crazy.
receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
The Steelers pick over a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, I only had the ball once, though.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Patterson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yeah, back off. I was about to cook that.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he's got some space here. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Play action. It's Fields.
Oh, come on, Rook.
Incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense.
Come on, Rook.
It's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an
Hey, we don't listen to outside noise over here, though. Okay.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And that's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick.
I mean that's half of what you have to do. You gotta take it though.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
And anytime you see a kicker try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance.
If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no
Get this
good.
nigga out of here. Shut up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Back to throw, Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he can...
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
You chose to go to the Colts with nobody over there.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
I'm going to switch teams. Terrible. Disgraceful.
Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Bro, come
Rifles
on.
one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. After the interception, here's
Oh,
Watson.
my God.
To the end zone,
Come
but that's
on.
going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They be bailing this nigga out all game.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
half your passes go to the team in black. You're not even throwing to the right people.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Nah, you definitely threw it. You threw it like 3 times.
Up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Steelers 21.
Out is the kickoff.
It's kind of like that game we played last year, you know, where your receivers dropped all them touchdowns. No, I'm talking about in real life. It's kind of like that. And we beat y'all. It's similar to that.
13-yard line and no further.
Y'all dropping touchdowns in the end zone. Well, we just dropped a bunch of pick sixes. It's cool.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
No, the game was close
The
because of
Pittsburgh
that.
offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result.
We didn't ask
so,
you.
frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Fields now on second down. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a
Leave him on, leave him on purpose again.
I can't believe I just did
Well, leave him on
that.
purpose
If he
again,
puts
Wes.
a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Throwing on third down, Fields being chased out left. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Watson. He's got it. Touchdown. Nick Chubb from 19 yards away. And the Browns are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance
to pad their stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Watson going to change the look here. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down, it would appear. Yes, he hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Again, Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go.
Fields on 1st down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Watson off play action. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel.
Yeah, give me
they
two
were going
first.
up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Fields. Oh, my goodness. Here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. York on now for the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Take that, thank you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
West right in. Sit high.
On second down, here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Fields now to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Browns drive about to get started. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Throwing now, Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Browns, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back. Stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can. Homie, I can. The right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Battles not taking photographs. Run it back, make it to the friends. Run it back when I told the ride. I'll be back, make another back. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boat dash. Run it back, running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Not by the act, and run it back. You see how I act, nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Run it back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.
Yes, like that. Told her might be right back. Oh, yes, like that. I told her might be right back.
Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Double that.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
Run it back, 100 stack in the trunk with a spire tag. Punch the gas, running to the future. Pass, I'm done with that. But if I need to, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.